Hi there. It's lovely to have you here. Today I want to chat to you about something simple, gentle, and surprisingly powerful. Meditation. And don't worry, this isn't going to be one of those you must sit on a mountain in silence for 3 hours kind of conversations. This is just us chatting about a tool that you can use anywhere, anytime, and in whatever way works for you. So what is meditation, really? At its core, meditation is just the practice of paying attention, on purpose, and without giving yourself a hard time about whatever your mind is doing. That's really it. It's not about having a perfectly still mind. It's not about being endlessly calm or never getting stressed. Honestly, if that were the goal, most of us would have given up on day one. Instead, think of meditation like giving your mind a gentle time out, a pause, a moment where you just allow yourself to be, without trying to fix or solve anything. For a few minutes, you let the world spin without you. You don't need to chase after anything. And here's the nice part. Your brain loves it. When you slow down and take a few steady breaths, your body switches gears from stressed and alert to a calmer, more grounded state. It's like hitting the reset button on your nervous system. You might not feel fireworks or instant peace, although sometimes you do. But over time, the effects are real and surprisingly life-changing. So how does meditation actually impact your day-to-day life? Well, for one thing, it helps you get better at noticing your thoughts instead of being swept away by them. You know those moments when your mind suddenly spirals into what ifs, or you replay that conversation from yesterday for the umpteenth time. Meditation teaches you how to catch yourself sooner. Take a breath and choose a different response. It gives you a little more space, mentally and emotionally. It can also help reduce stress and anxiety, not by magically making stress disappear, but by helping you handle it differently. You start recognizing the early signs, the tight chest, the racing mind, and instead of pushing through it or ignoring it, you learn how to slow things down from the inside out. Another lovely benefit is it improves focus. It doesn't mean monk-like concentration. I mean being able to finish an email without checking your phone 5 times, or remembering where you put your keys, or actually listening during a conversation instead of planning dinner in your head. And then there's the emotional side. Meditation has this gentle way of softening the edges. You might find yourself being a little kinder to yourself and the people around you. You might become less reactive, less overwhelmed, and more able to handle the messiness of everyday life with a sense of steadiness. But perhaps the biggest shift is this. Meditation helps you live more fully in the present moment. And when you think about it, that's where life actually happens. Not in yesterday's worries or tomorrow's to-dos, but right here, in the small moments. Cup of tea, quiet breath, the feeling of your feet on the ground. And the beautiful thing is, meditation is flexible. You don't need a special cushion or candles or a serene Instagram-worthy setup. You can meditate for 5 minutes in the car before going to work. You can do it while waiting for the kettle to boil. You can meditate while walking, washing dishes. If you can breathe, you can meditate. So if you've been curious, or you've tried before and thought, oh, I'm terrible at this, you're not. No one is terrible at meditation. Your mind wandering is part of the practice. Every time you notice it and come back to your breath, that's the muscle being strengthened. Think of meditation as a gentle companion, something you can return to whenever you need clarity, calm, or just a moment of peace in a busy day. And if you decide to give it a try, start small. 1 minute, 2 minutes, just noticing your breath, and let it grow naturally from there. No pressure, no perfection required. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me today. I hope this conversation leaves you feeling a touch lighter and maybe even inspired to take a quiet breath for yourself today. If you would like to follow a step-by-step guided meditation, please like and subscribe to my channel, as there are many meditations to choose from. Thank you, and be well. Personal note, I want to share my relationship with meditation, because I know what it feels like to move through life feeling stretched, overwhelmed, or disconnected from myself. Learning to pause, even for a minute, has just made such a difference in how I navigate stress, how I show up for others, and how I learned to speak kindly to myself. Meditation isn't about perfection. It's about finding moments of calm and clarity in the middle of my real life. And if I can help even one person feel a little more grounded and supported, then sharing this practice is absolutely worth it. Thank you.